So this is the head of the Irish crime family in Chicago. Despite living a life of immense prosperity in his castle on the lake, he longs for the way things used to be. Walter believes without community and family, there is no tradition, and his deeply held code of honor bleeds into every single aspect of his life. As he's ushered his family into the 21st century, Walter quickly saw the criminal organization he built, facing threats he never accounted for. Now this is his son, Vic Flynn, the heir apparent to Chicago's largest crime family. He's a prince who leads with his heart as much as his fists. Vic resents the fact that his father has mapped out his entire life for him, both in business and in love. Now Vic can roll with Chicago's wealthiest socialists just as easily as he can get down with Chicago's heaviest dealers. Realizing that his father has taken a shining to Tommy, Vic will fight to regain control of his rightful position at any and all costs. Looking to move his family business forward, he buries old beefs. So Vic's allegiances to his family is put to the test, and this is going to impact the entire city's power structure. Now this is Claude Flynn. She's the only daughter to the largest kingpin in Chicago, and astute as I even begin to describe her, her intellect is a mixture of Ivy League lecture halls and Chicago street smarts. She's as brilliant as a politician and as blunt as a pipe, wrenched to the face. Claude doesn't need the green light or permission to set things in motion. She is the fire starter, and the one person nobody in Chicago should ever count out. Now, in a male-dominated business, Claude is determined to carve out her own path, but in the end, she may even save her own family. So that's the Flynn family, and in the power universe, there's been a few dominant families and family in a position of power, and a family that's at the center of the storyline. For example, in Power, we have the St. Patricks, in Raising Kanan, we have the Thomases, and in Power Book 2 Ghost, we have the Tejadas, but in Power Book 4 Force, this is going to be the Flynns. But the Flynn family, they've been described as a beautiful exterior with a dark inside, just like Chicago. But just like every other power family that we've seen, there will no doubt be similar problems. That's loyalty, betrayal, and different agendas, and situations which are just complicated by external factors. For example, Tommy. But Walter Flynn, he's been at the top of the game for 30 years, so clearly he's done something right, and his kids are playing their positions, and they're doing something right as well. Because to hold power for that long when in this game, it's common to end up dead or in jail. You know you've got something good, but nothing ever lasts long in the world of power, as we all know. And one problem will be Tommy, because he's been described as Tommy Flanagan, who plays Walter Flynn. He said Tommy's gonna come in all guns blazing into Chicago, and when it comes to Walter Flynn, he's gonna take a liking to Tommy, because Tommy Flanagan teased that Walter Flynn, he's gonna see himself in Tommy, because he was once a young Tommy himself. So he knows how much trouble he's gonna bring, but he knows how good he is at the game. And just like Tommy, Walter doesn't fear death, because he knows what happens in this life, but he's lasted so long, and 30 years to be precise, he's not scared of death. So I do think he's someone who gives credit to what gave credit to him, and that's the streets. And let's just say, Walter Flynn, he's not ready to hand over the crown to Tommy just yet, but Tommy isn't going to be asking. So how much influence will Tommy have with Walter? It's going to be a great relationship in my opinion, and definitely one to keep our eyes on. So with that being said, it brings me to Vic Flynn, because he's someone who will no doubt cause issues for his family. And the thing is, things may be going well for the Flynns, but Tommy's introduction will change things on a few fronts for Vic. Now firstly, Tommy's going to be overtaking Vic in the ranks of the Walter business, so I can already see Vic betraying his family and doing something behind their back and some backhanded shit to get this power and control back. But they also have another issue, and that's Gloria. They've been weaving in and out of each other's lives, trying to make it work, but it's difficult because Gloria is someone who's suffered a lot of trauma in her life, and maybe that's what attracts her to Tommy, because they have that connection with facing a similar sort of past. So this is another reason why I don't think Vic will get on with Tommy. But moving on to Claude Flynn, she's someone who's frustrated because she's always facing roadblocks from her brother Vic and her father Walter, on top of all the other men she's dealing with all the time. But she's someone who's going to be fighting for this power. She has some power, but she's not allowed to use it, and she said maybe she's got to go somewhere else to get it. And where is this somewhere else? Is it with Tommy? Because she's going to be asking Tommy, what do you want out of Chicago? And his response is going to be, every single last dollar. So who knows, maybe we may see Claude being on board with Tommy. But this isn't the only thing that she'll be getting from Tommy, because it does seem like they may be love interests as well. But is it really love, or are they just messing around? Or is Claude just using Tommy for power that he's going to be quickly gaining in Chicago? Because Claude is someone who also digs chicks. So that's a breakdown of Chicago's most powerful crime family. So drop all your thoughts down below and let me know what you make of Walter, Vic, and Claude Flynn. And of course, if you're new to the channel and you haven't done so already, then remember to smash the subscribe button if you want to see everything Power Book 4 Force and Power Universe related. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.